The wait is over. When Russell Brunson decided to bring back Funnel Hacking Live and call this Funnel Hacking Live the AI era, it wasn't just a name, it was a statement. And the people who are winning right now in business, they don't just know about AI, but they figured out exactly how to use it to build faster, sell smarter, and scale in ways that weren't even possible just a few months ago. So everyone has been holding their breath and wondering who is speaking at Funnel Hacking Live, the AI era. Now, when Russell and Todd put this lineup together, the question they kept going back to was simple. Who is actually doing this? Who is not just talking about AI, not just running webinars about what AI could do someday, but who has rebuilt the way they run their business, their marketing, their offers, and has real results to show for it. And those are the people that will be speaking at FHL this year. And you'll meet all of them tomorrow because Russell's been sitting on the speaker lineup for a while now. And you know how it is. It's hard for Russell to keep a secret. But tomorrow, on Thursday, July the 23rd, it all comes out. Every speaker, all at once, live. And join us tonight as we discuss FHL, the AI era, and who we think might be on that speaker lineup. On tonight's episode of Pitch Practice, the show. My name is Mark, and I am the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff.
Brandon here with Brandon Growth Lab, your chief business strategist and digital plumber, helping you hook those funnels up online properly so you don't miss a lead.
Nice, nice. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from down in the comments. I'm coming to you from a brand new location tonight, Brandon.
I see that. You got a little different background going on. You got the little brick accents going. That's real. That's not fake. That's all the posts.
Oh, well, if you saw the post, this is actually a wall covering.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like like a general background. That's what I meant. Like it's not a generated background.
Yeah, it's not generated, but it is. I decided to actually. Well, I've been kind of wanting. I think I've been kind of teasing it that I was going to. I think even last week I talked about working on a new space to start doing more recordings because I've got some new trainings coming out. Just a bunch of exciting things that are in the works right now. And in addition to some trainings with automations and with marketing secrets AI, some trainings that have been being requested and we're putting together. We got promotions coming up, big launch, being invited to these behind the scene meetings, as well as what we're talking about tonight, Funnel Hacking Live. Are you ready, Brandon? Are you ready?
No, I'm got to buy my plane ticket and I got to book my room. I'm like, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on staying at the Fontainebleau. Just because, I don't know. I listened to Russell's podcast the other day talking about Funnel Hacking Live and talking about live events. And, he kind of teased out there again and just mentioned out there's like, these live events are tough to put on because you book these hotels and you have a room block and you're guaranteeing that so many people will stay, and if they don't stay, like it can bankrupt you. I'm like, all right, Russell, I hear you. I might stay at the Fontainebleau this time and actually stay on site. So yeah, so I just got to book that, and then the flights. Right now flights aren't too terrible. I think I can get out and back for less than 500, and then the what do we got to stay? Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. I think I'm gonna stay Wednesday night, and then fly out Thursday. just so I'm not like in a huge rush that Wednesday night, because you never know what's going to happen on Wednesday night, or how long it's going to go. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exciting, exciting. I'm there the whole week. So I've got relatives that live there. I still need to make plans as well. But what I was gonna ask you something. What was I gonna ask you? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Yeah, we're less than 2 months out. 2 months out from Funnel Hacking Live AI era. Oh, you know what I was gonna ask? Because you talked about the podcast. I'm think you are you talking about because I saw one of the recent podcasts and they had Miles Clifford on. Is that the podcast or was it Russell's podcast?
Russell's, not the ClickFunnels one. Russell's.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've heard that one. But I do know they did have Miles Clifford on. You know Miles. Um, I remember Miles started off really running the affiliate. He was running the affiliates, and then he's graduated up, and he is like the events guy. So
Mm-hmm.
he, yeah, and I think he was on there, and I think he's been the one showing up on a lot of the. Have you seen a lot of the social media Instagram posts?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen them. Considering they were hiring for a social guy
Social
for
media.
Russell,
Uh,
and so I was semi in the running for it, and then they kind of dropped that to do the AI launch things. They were launching something, and I think it was the AI challenge that they were launching at that time, so they're going to put it on hold. And honestly, I haven't heard back from if they ever hired somebody or not. I noticed Russell hasn't dropped a new YouTube video in a couple weeks, and um, I wouldn't say he's kind of fallen off the social media, but I know he's got so much going on. There's too much from Funnel Hacking Live, so he's probably just hasn't had the time to sit down and record the videos that he's wanted to record.
oh yeah, yeah. He hasn't released one of his bootstrap
Yeah,
uh
his
boot
propaganda videos.
yeah, his secrets of propaganda. And I was wondering because I know that it was Ray that was actually producing those videos, but then
Mm-hmm.
he'd been using the marketing secrets AI to create those. You're right. I haven't seen one of those videos. It's been a few weeks, I think. You maybe controversial topics have just dried up.
I don't know. I mean, I like.
It's
Let's take a look at the views on them.
that the
Well,
views on. I think I without even looking at it, I can tell you which one got the most views. I bet you I can tell you which one. It
which
was the
one?
one. It was the one that talked about the $1 billion. Uh, the guy who made $1 billion solo, but then he went to jail because he made all these fake Facebook accounts. I I, I remember that video getting the most views because he made another one about the baby AI. I don't think that one did super well. So I was kind of like, okay, these videos, they weren't in the 10K view range.
You you know what's crazy? I just typed in Russell Brunson in the search bar on YouTube, and guess what showed up?
The $1 billion one.
No, Pitch Practice the show. Your channel though.
What?
Your channel, not mine. Yours.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What did you search?
just Russell Brunson.
I'm showing up at the top of Google.
Yeah,
Yes.
our live video is one month ago was Secrets of Propaganda was his last one about
What's
about the pandemic.
what pandemic? What pandemic? Hey, what's up? You're watching out there. Give us a hashtag. Where you watching from in the comments? We see you out there. Say
This
what's
CNN says the next pandemic talks about how the news was pushing the fear of getting sick. That's his last one he did. And then, but
oh
yeah, his biggest one was the Um, the doctor, 1.8 billion with 800 fake doctors.
Yeah, I knew it was that one. You know, I've noticed something with the YouTube channel too. Um, you know, I just like to pay attention to the marketing and what people are doing, and especially ClickFunnels and Russell. And then just seeing what people are doing out there. And I've noticed they are split testing thumbnails.
Oh
There's
yeah, oh yeah.
there's
They're changing like every hour, pretty much.
Have you seen them? Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're split testing thumbnails, and I'm just wondering um if they're using tools to do that. Because sometimes even Facebook allows you to split test. You know that you can actually do some split testing on Facebook, and I think you can split test like your thumbnail, but I'm wondering if they're doing that. And I noticed it especially I noticed it ever since right before the AI Secrets Challenge, that one podcast with where they brought on Todd and his wife. And there was one thumbnail, and then I saw a different thumbnail, and I'm like, they're split testing those. And I've seen it a lot more often, especially with their podcasts. And I saw it also with Russell's Secrets of Success too. Russell's trying some some really mysterious looking thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that there is a um, what like a theme with the thumbnails and how they're being put together. I know a majority of it's kind of done by AI, the text, like the backgrounds and things like that. It's interesting, and it's going across like all channels, not so much just the marketing channels. I mean, Cardone's doing it, Hormozi's kind of doing it. Obviously, that's business and things like that. But Donut Media, like for the car shows that I watch, are kind of doing the same style of thumbnails. So, and news outlets are doing it as well. So, like the news talking heads, not like CNN, Fox News, but the influencer news people, I guess is the best way to put them.
Okay, you've noticed a little bit of split testing with the thumbnails to see which ones are yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, but um funnel hacking live, the dates. Do you I remember earlier this year we actually went through that funnel. You want to bring it up so we can actually just go over the details? And also, if you I don't know, I guess you just have to be on his list, because I've received at least three emails over the past few days. Oh, and you were talking about Russell not being that active on social media. Yeah, because it's summertime. I saw him out on his boat. Uh, you saw that?
Yeah. You want the you want the main FHL page?
Yeah. That's cool. Just so we can go over that. Yeah. Russell's out there on the boat spending some time with his kids during the summer break, right?
Hmm.
Hey, that's cool though. That's cool. All right, let's take a look at it. This is what we are anticipating.
Yeah, and I think this page has changed a little bit since the last time I
Uh,
looked at it.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking the same thing. And here's what's really cool, because we're probably gonna hear about what he was doing a little bit later. And it's like we notice these things, and then after the fact, he say, you know what, this is what we tried, and this is what we changed on that one. So, and I believe they're always split testing, always split testing. That looks the same. I remember all of that. I remember all of
Hmm.
that. I remember all of that. Yep, the same glowing buttons. Yeah, that was the first time we really saw this type of design of funnel. Um, Talking about coming back. Wait, he's the One Comma Club Challenge. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so like all this has changed.
He built six-figure for AI software, being in the room. That looks a little bit new right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your one
So
AI.
you're now your one AI funnel away. That's changed with this little glitchy thing here. I
Oh,
wonder if they ran this back through like the internal ClickFunnels AI to put some of this stuff in here, like these elements here that are like flashing. I was like, I want to do that on my stuff. How do I do that?
I know this is funnel hack, a funnel hack, and I doubt if they ran it through the AI and ClickFunnels because yeah, the AI and ClickFunnels is not going to build something this nice. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
These are
minute. Okay,
past speakers.
yeah. So I want to just take a look because we're going to look at a little bit of you know the image that was sent in this year's and I'm I would be yep. You know what? Remember I said I thought one of those was Sonia's dribbling?
Mm-hmm.
I think yep. I think so. I think so. Okay.
Well,
That just
now that
uh-huh.
we have the past faces here, let's look at the this is the confirmation page. Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. Um yeah, now that we have that confirmation page there, we can kind of potentially see some of those speakers. Okay.
Okay, so this guy right here.
Zoom in on it, zoom in on it.
All right, let's see if I can zoom in here without breaking anything.
Okay. All right. So this is
So
uh yeah, so
this is
this
Dean.
this is the image that was released in the email. So when you do get the email and it says we're going to make the announcement tomorrow, it's got your information in there, Brandon.
That's
Uh
okay.
yeah, just email them for AI business audit.
Yeah, that's it. You can send an email there. AI business audit.
Yeah. Yeah. So first of all, there's only 7 images there. That's a lot less than the normal funnel hacking live.
Yeah.
Um, and I actually personally think on this funnel hacking live, I think that Todd Dickerson is going to have a bigger speaking role, or I think he's going to be more on stage than typical. Do you ever remember a funnel hacking live where he was really on stage without Russell?
No. I know they always did the State of the
State
Union
Union.
address together, but I don't think he's ever had his own solo time there. Um, be interesting to see what he has to say.
Yeah, I think he's been taking a lot more of a front stage when it comes to the direction of the app and the development, especially with the overskill and building out those things. You want to so now that we've got the silhouettes. Wait. I see who you're putting the cursor over. That person
Yes.
there, that
This guy here.
that's who I. You know who I think that is? It's probably the
Who's
same person that I said, Stu McLaren.
Yeah, this looks like Stu. We looked up a picture of Stu. He's got the same kind of hair for the
Hair.
silhouette with the little peak there. And then this guy back here, you know
Out.
who this guy is.
I'm saying Tony Robbins.
No, this guy's Russell Brunson.
That's
I know he's
Russell Brunson.
I know he's like up here up front, but I think he put himself again back here in the back.
You think so?
I think
Let me
so.
see. Hold on. Let me look at that. Well, you know what? It could. No, I'm gonna wait a minute. Okay, look at this. There's a little spike in the hair. There's a little
Yeah.
spike in the hair. That looks like an arm. Mm, maybe,
Hold on.
because I don't think that unless Tony Robbins has the little spike there. Okay. Why would he put himself there twice? But
He's done it
okay,
before. He's done it before.
he's done it before. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Here's
and
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to why
now,
I'm gonna
when
see
you
if
talk, Mhm.
I was gonna go ahead.
Does anyone out there that is listening, who is your guess? Give us your guess down in the comments. We'd like to know what you think if you have a guess. Or even if you don't have a guess, who would you expect to be on stage at FHL, the AI era? They're saying that, okay, these are people that are actually implementing AI in their business and making it not just a tutorial on how to use it, but they've actually taken and transformed their businesses using AI. If there was someone out there that you think fits that description, who would you say, Brandon?
As far as like taking AI to the next level,
Yeah. Not just, I think there are a bunch of AI influencers that we see online. Um, yeah,
I mean Billy Jean, but he's not in the ClickFunnels world anymore. So I don't know.
yeah. Billie Jean has been talking about AI. Oh, let's see. Looks like we do have a couple of guesses here. Let's see. Dan Havey.
Sam Altman or Elon Musk. I'd be That'd be interesting for at least Sam to show up there. I don't know so much about Elon. I think Elon would be crazy guest to show up.
Sam Altman. Yeah. If Russell could get Sam Altman to show up to Funnel Hacking Live, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be great. Great guest, Dan. Who else do you think is there, Dan? I think let's see, go over the other pictures there, Brandon. If you look at the one right below who we think is Stu McLaren, that looks like whoever that is has a hat on.
Yeah.
He has a hat on, and it's hard to tell from the silhouette. And let's see who else it might be. Ken. Ken says Dante. Dante. Hey, Ken, you make a good point there, because I think I saw Dante post a picture of himself recently. Maybe that's why. Dante did speak at FHL International. He did speak at FHL International. So I hope you're going to be there at FHL, the AI era, Ken. Hope to see you there. Hope you're prepared. You got your tickets. You got your bags packed. Dante Torelli. I don't think any of those pictures look like him. It's hard to say with the hat on, and then next to the guy with the hat on, I think there's two females up there on this panel,
Yep.
and that's one of them. Now, if I was to think of someone that Russell might have on stage doing I know Christine Morel. I don't know if you've seen her recently, but I think she's really gone deep into teaching AI. Um, and I think I even know a few people that have gone through her courses and have actually learned how to do these funny ads. And I think she's kind of leading the way with teaching more of the AI ads. But I don't think that's her though, because I don't see her wearing. It looks like they're wearing their hair to the side. I don't see her there, but I would think that she might be a speaker there as far as someone who is really implementing AI into their business.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think I'm just giving my guesses, Brandon. I'm giving my guesses. Um,
Yeah, I wouldn't
two.
know who that is. I don't think I've recognized that silhouette for anybody that's spoken in the past. The Wayback Machine is not working because it's a funnel, and so if you don't have the end slug, like you'll never get there. Um,
Okay.
because again, it's built with ClickFunnels, so it's not going to um, work like a normal website. So you put in funnelhackinglive.com, it'll redirect to the funnel that they wanted to redirect to. But yeah, if we're just looking at past speakers, I have no
That
idea who that girl would be.
that is a big hoop earring. Do you see the big hoop earring?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a big hoop earring. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just thinking of in Russell's world who that might be. Um and that's one that I can't put my finger on it. Um the one to Russell's immediate right up at the top. Put your
This
put your cursor on it.
this one?
I don't see where you have your cursor at.
Oh, helps right here.
I know, up.
This one?
Yeah, yeah.
We already talked about this one. This is Dean.
Oh, we didn't talk about it live though.
Yeah, we did.
Are you sure? I don't think
Yeah,
we did.
we did. We talked about this one. This is Dean.
Oh, okay, that's who. No, that's who I would guess that is. Dean Graziosi.
Yeah.
I Yeah, I think that just looks like his hair. It looks like that's his part, and that just looks like his silhouette. And
Then we got the girl next to him. I have
now,
no idea who that would be.
well, that's who I thought. That's who my thoughts, because I think that's like a short haircut. I'd
Mm-hmm.
say I'd say Sonia Stribling.
Think she's coming back?
Um, you know, I would, look up when you look up on that page, and then remember when we just looked at the FHL page,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw her image there. That's what makes me think that's her, because it's short, and even to the side. It's just a guess, but that would be my guess there. But then, I'm really thinking, okay, we're looking for leaders in the AI space here. We're looking for people that are actually really maybe big influencers, or they've really transformed their business into AI. I do get some of Sonia's Dr. I'm sorry, let me say it right. Dr. Sonia Stribling. I get some of her content across my feed, and I do hear her talking about AI a little bit, but I'm not sure how much she has it integrated into her business. I wouldn't be the one to know all of that, but That'll be interesting.
Okay. And then what about the guy to the bottom left? This guy right here.
Hmm. Huh. You know what my guess would be? I'd say I'd say Dan Havey. I'm just joking because oh,
No, looks
maybe
kind of
he'll
like
get a
you.
kick. Maybe he'll get a kick out of that. What'd you say?
I said, it might be you. He looks bald.
I know. I saw that too. I saw that too. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, that is a pretty smooth head. It's a pretty smooth haircut. And then there is something in their hand. Um, what about the one guy that no, because remember that one guy that wrote the book One? I never got that book, by the way. I
One.
never yeah. Jocko Jocko
Oh, Jocko's not coming back. I know who you're talking
Hey, and guess what? I think we have it confirmed, Brandon.
about. Nice.
Yeah. Nice, Dan. Nice, Dan. Maybe not this year, but that silhouette's not quite Dan. It doesn't have the beard. It doesn't have the beard. But
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it now. Could it be Sam Altman? Nah, it can't be Sam Altman. That'd be crazy.
hmm. Huh. Maybe these are just no, because typically when he reveals the speakers, he's going to use the same silhouettes, and then we'll see who that person is. Um, it'll definitely be interesting. We're just September. Wait, let's see here. Hold on. What are those dates?
September 20th through the 24th. So it's 21st, 22nd, 23rd. But you want to get there a day early, and you don't want to be stressed to leave the night of. So always stay that extra night.
Yes, yes. And I will say this is what we're gonna do, Brandon. Dan Havey's at the top of the list for the next FHL. Hey, maybe Russell. But interesting enough though, because I saw him talking about FHL, and I think they were really tired. He was really tired of doing it, and he wasn't sure that it could scale. And I think it may have actually been Miles that talked them into doing it again, at least according to the last podcast episode where they had Miles on there. So who knows? Maybe this one is the last Funnel Hacking Live.
I mean, it could be. I mean, what else could you do? But keep in mind, it's like he also talks about selling the same thing a different way. You know what I mean? So like Funnel Hacking Live, the whole purpose of it was stop sharing. We've already gone through this list there, but the whole purpose of it is to get you into the higher ticket coaching and things like that, right? So what have they done every time they've done an FHL, right? They've pushed the 10 grand coaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
They usually did they did a couple offers. They either did some type of annual like crazy deal for ClickFunnels itself for you to at least sign up for that, right? And then on top of that, they pushed you into the coaching deal. And if you are a One Comma Club winner, they're trying to push you into the mastermind, which is 25,000 for the first level of it, right? You made $1 million, they want $25,000 of it, right? So like it is a gateway into the higher ticket programs within the ClickFunnels ecosystem. Is it scalable? No. In fact, I um, saw a deal from Hermosi talking about products and things like that that scale, and definitely live events aren't something that can scale. I mean, if you think about it, if you go back to like the 10x conferences, right? Um, Russell or not Russell, Russell obviously spoke at those, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger till it got to a certain point to where uh, Grant filled Marlin Stadium, but it was a crapshoot, right? Because the sound was
Mm-hmm.
horrible, and it was like you you can't 10x that event. Like, there's no way you can do 10 times bigger. Like, where are you going to put people, right? And when you have an event that big, like, it just gets uncontrollable. It's just too many people.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you can do it is if you bring in technology and do it online, but then you miss out on one, the networking, and two, the feeling of like being there. You know what I mean? It's like when you're
Yeah.
there, a large group of people, and you're all there, like focused on one speaker and like commanding, controlling the room. Like, it's just a feeling with that, right? Don't get that
Mm-hmm.
a digital deal.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like live events are difficult to scale, but also live events are where you can sell the higher ticket stuff. I mean, if you think about the price range of all the products that you've seen, granted, the latest biggest one that we did was for the funnel builder certification deal, just because that offer was like
Too
crazy stupid
crazy.
good, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
like, so we did that, but keep in mind, it was half the cost that the live event always sold,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was 10,000 or more.
And then you also have to take into consideration the big construction project that he has going on right now, right next to ClickFunnels HQ.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that. It's going to be a large auditorium and event center. Um, as a matter of fact, let me give you a little secret, Brandon.
It was a
They're
secret.
giving they're giving away. You can actually win a seat. I think a
Oh
couple
yeah.
of seats. Yeah. It's one of the prizes for the secret launch that's coming up. Yeah. He's got some crazy prizes. And one of the prizes on that launch is for a seat in that library slash event center.
Hmm.
Yeah, I, who knows? Maybe the next Funnel Hacking Live will be held at that event center.
It probably will, and again, they're going to be smaller, more intimate events. He's going to be trying to sell to a little bit more affluent people to to make it make sense and deliver at that level. Um, I think the Hormozy video that I'm thinking about initially was like how to grow or build a business starting from zero. And I caught like the first 10, 20 seconds of it. The first one was sell to super rich people until you have enough money that you can sell to all the poor people.
Wait, sell to the rich people.
Sell to the
And
rich people until you have enough money, you can start selling to the poor people.
okay, all right, okay.
If that makes sense. Like, you start high ticket and then you drop it down and you sell low ticket. Like, you
Okay.
expand your audience to low ticket. That's basically what I took from it. And so that's really the only part of the clip that stuck to me. And I saw another influencer kind of do that today. Been following her for a while. She's in the 10x deal, and her content is weird. I followed her from LinkedIn because she was like the LinkedIn girl on how to build a profile on LinkedIn and get high ticket clients from LinkedIn.
I think I've heard you
Content,
mention her before.
and she did an interview with Cardone at one point in time, and now she just launched a course, $27, low ticket, and she's not using ClickFunnels. She's using a different thing, which I think is dumb. But yeah, so it's like she's already made her millions selling high ticket coaching. So now she's just selling the um, lower part of the value ladder with this course, and then obviously get the people in, and those that kind of do well, she'll move them up the ladder to the higher ticket coaching.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So there it is right there. Sell to enough rich people, make the money until you can go abroad. Yeah. Yeah, I get it now. It's yeah, it's interesting. It'll be interesting because you also talked about um the offer that he made that he typically makes at the end of every funnel hacking live. It's usually for the high coaching program. So I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about what I learned about that behind the scenes at a special training that I attended over the past couple weeks. Um, Maybe I shouldn't be giving this away. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I thought it was, when he talked about it, and I was like, whoa, wow, that's what he did. Okay, so if you remember, well, the funnel hacking live follows a specific structure.
Mm-hmm.
You every time it's like the first day he might be talking about traffic. The next day he might be talking about your offer. But he has a specific structure that the whole 5 days covers. And it's literally his three secrets in a longer form, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally his perfect webinar over 5 days, knocking down objections, every speaker knocking down objections. Then he brought in Barry Baumgartner. Remember he talks about Barry Baumgartner and how she helped him to structure the 5 days. So then he said, you know what? How you know, I think they had a problem. And the problem was that when he asked people to just buy this $10,000 program up front, it created too much problem. people's credit card wouldn't be People's credit cards weren't passing through. They get denied. They'd have to check with their partner to find out, hey, this is a big purchase, can we do it? So then, if you notice, remember at Funnel Hacking Live, he changed it to where it was like, just put $1,000 now and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? And then he said what we noticed was, and then not only did they do that, and not only did that increase the conversions, but what he also did was they put the timer up in the back and said, if you get this within, during the break, let us know, because soon as after that break, you can go to this special lunch, and we need to know the number so I can tell the chef how many plates to make.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we did that? So he said, okay, how can I take that format from what we did at Funnel Hacking Live and turn that into something that we can duplicate on my online challenge? So he started it with the Selling Online Challenge, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
His third the and it wasn't until the third iteration, because at the end of the Selling Online Challenge, he sells a $10,000 he sells about a $10,000 yearly coaching or a program. It's a $10,000. And
Mm-hmm.
at first they were always saying $10,000, $10,000, $10,000. Then they switched it to make a down payment and then figure it out on the next page. And he did the same thing with the Secrets Challenge. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but because he found that $1,000 payment was just a lot easier to pass on people's credit card. You know, people would have so many problems when they had try to take these big amounts, and then they would, have to call their credit card company, have to move money over from here to there. coming up with these larger amounts. So then he started doing that $1,000 payment, and he took that in person thing, and then he changed it to the online, and he said, man, that made all the difference in his conversions on the selling online challenge. And now he's been implementing it also with the AI Secrets Challenge. Remember that? And he
Mm-hmm.
said, and that's what you just put your down payment, and then on the next page, you can figure it out. You can either sign up for a 2-pay, a 3-pay, and that's how he's able to do it without getting people on the call too, because he really talked about how, you know, having salespeople doing his calls for him, he doesn't like it because it's given him nothing but problems over the years. Problems with the FCC, problems with salespeople saying things they shouldn't. So he's able to do it now without salespeople. So talking about will there be another funnel hacking live? You know, when you talk about the offer that he makes at the end of it, which is about a $25,000 offer, I think if he can figure out a way that is best for selling a $25,000 offer that isn't that 3-day in-person event, it could substitute. That could be the substitution for Funnel Hacking Live, because I think that was really the main offer and the main reason for the gathering of the in-person event. Will this be the last Funnel Hacking Live ever? What do you think out there? What do you think in the audience? Will Funnel Hacking Live still continue to be a place for funnel hackers to come together and give Russell money?
He may end up switching to the cohort deal, because Cardone did it, as well as what's his name, Hormozy. They do the weekend workshops.
Okay, so what's that, a cohort deal?
So it's like, so they'll host businesses for like 2 or 3 days on a weekend to come out and get training to then upsell them into the higher ticket deal. I've been called several times to come out to a free event, so to speak, for one of Cardone's deal, and then I know they're going to just try to sell me into their higher ticket coaching deal, and I've never just taken them up on the free event because free isn't free. You just got to get the tickets to travel out there, plus the hotel and things like that. It's still like a $2,000 to $2,500 deal, with food and travel. So, yeah. So I know Hormozy does as well at ACQ. Cardone does it there with Cardone U and the other trainings that he has, Cardone Ventures, to help small businesses build up. So maybe ClickFunnels will go that route to where they'll have this event center to bring people out to Idaho and have many FHLs more frequently. But he would need advisors. He would need coaches and advisors to put the facilitate and put the training on.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. But for now, we have another Funnel Hacking Live.
I know.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to go either, but here I am going.
You know what? I think whatever happens, you know what? Whoever those speakers are, whoever is announced, we're gonna try and bring them on right here on Pitch Practice, the show.
You think we can get Dean on the show?
Yep.
We might have a better shot at Stu. I got a picture with Stu at the last event. I don't know, be a long shot to get him on. We can try.
Hey, who does Dean think he is? He thinks he's gonna come to in front of the funnel hacker family. He's got to show some respect.
Oh,
Put some.
okay. I don't know if we're at that pay grade yet, but I like the thought and the ambition to get there.
Hey, you know what? There's only one way to find out, and you know
Just,
what?
just gotta
Uh,
ask. Just gotta ask. What's the worst
yeah,
they could say? No.
yeah. That's the worst they could say is no, and then if they say no, hey, ask them again.
That's about it.
That's what you. That's how you do it. When you say bye,
Is it buy or die? Right.
that's it. That's
Ask them
it.
till they buy or die.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. So look out for that episode with the speakers. Yeah. Other than that, that was it that I had for tonight. Yeah, got a bunch of other stuff working on. Oh, you know what? I think I I found an interesting article this week from from my newsletter, right? And it just reminded me of what we were talking about last week about how these large language models use Reddit a lot. And now I think Reddit is trying to block these large language models from using them as a source. Did you
Mm-hmm.
did you read about that? Did you hear about that?
I did, but they're still in bed with Google, and I hate it because like every search that comes up, if you ask a question, the the response, at least the second or third link, sometimes even the first link, is a freaking Reddit post. Like it's dumb. Like why is Reddit like where are the blogs? You know what I mean? Where are the experts? Like where are the small businesses, the small bloggers that are actually doing the research and writing about this stuff? But no, it's all Reddit crowdsourced and not. It's terrible. But it makes sense. Like Reddit should be blocking from these AI models because Reddit's full of poop.
Yeah, it's no more authoritative than a social media post, really.
Mm-hmm.
And Reddit is literally, it's really a social media platform. It's almost like a Twitter, right? Or maybe a discussion board.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, it's a forum. And sure, I'm sure you can find good, decent information if you're in the right Reddit thread. Um, you know, but a lot of people are just popping off on their own experiences and don't have any authority for anything.
And a lot of people are actually manipulating the system to get their comments upvoted and getting them to the top. So I just thought that was interesting, especially after we talked about it last week. And I thought, we just talked about that last week, and now um, they're going to block Reddit. But it's like, so then I think, okay, where are the large language models going to get their where are they going to search for to get their poop from now? It's like, okay, you're gonna go from one dump and then you're gonna go get it from some other place. I would say out there, if you're using AI and you're on the internet, just remember, don't believe everything that you hear. And now don't believe everything that you see. It's just not the most accurate information. The best thing to do is to go from proven marketing frameworks using Marketing Secrets AI. No, but at least you do get your information from proven frameworks, from proven strategies, skills, and tactics. But when you're getting information from AI, I think you were talking about it today. Um, there was another model change. I didn't even know about it because I don't use Chat GPT much anymore. And I think
Yeah, I hate it.
they've updated it. They've
Yeah,
gone to what's it doing?
So it's a triple model now, 5.6, Sol, Terra, and Luna, and then you can drop it back down to 5.5. But even within the three, you can go to different efforts of light, medium, high, extra high, and ultra. And then the speed is standard, and then 1.5x for more usage. And I don't even know what my what my usage even is. I mean, I pay for the Pro, $20 a month. I'm not a power user on it. And right now, what are you doing? Why are you making hearts? Um, it's telling me to add all these plugins and things like that to it. I think I have my Gmail hooked up to it, which I don't really like that much, but yeah, I don't know. I got to learn it all over again, which I absolutely hate. Same thing with Claude. Claude recently changed too and broke their models out to co-work and coding. And it's like, I'm getting too old for this stuff, man. I'm getting too old. All right. It's way too much.
You just want to take a nap.
I do. I needed a nap today. I couldn't nap. I got too much stuff to do. I got client build out that I'm working on. I'm probably going to do after this, and then do in the morning. And freaking these airplanes, man.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank goodness I've been lighter during the day. Got an opportunity to get things updated, but yeah, summer is hot. We've got a tropical storm heading our way that could potentially bring a lot of rainfall over the next few days. We'll see what happens. It's that season, so we're always on the it's like 100 plus degrees today, and tornadoes dropping down tomorrow, flooding in the streets, rescue high water rescues. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy what we go through here, but that's the cost of living in such a warm climate and not in the good north up there. How are you guys doing?
Well, we've actually had a little bit of a heat reprieve and not so much wildfire smoke today. It was a cool 70 something degrees today, and I was like, it feels nice out here. The
Wildfire
windows,
wildfire
yeah,
smoke
yeah, from Canada.
again?
Yeah, yeah, it was bad. It was bad about 3 or 4 days ago, like end of last week, going into this week. Like you woke up and the entire morning, like it was just foggy all morning, and the sun wasn't burning it off because it's just wildfire smoke. And in the afternoon, it's just this hot brownish haze. And where I live, it's already cloudy.
Mm.
Pretty much, I don't know, I'd say 60%, 70% of the year. And then you top it off with the wildfire stuff, and it's like miserable. It was worse than winter because like you got no sun. It's just all smoky and cloudy and hazy and gross and hot. And rain helped knock it down. And it's cooler now. A cold front moved through, but we'll see what happens next couple of days. I just hope it's not
Bless you.
ridiculously hot for the fair, which is in like 2 weeks. My boy's showing guinea pigs again.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I thought I remembered a couple years ago the crazy fires coming from Canada. What are they doing up there in Canada?
Well, they're not taking care of their forests. That's what they're doing. I mean, it's summertime. You're going to have wildfires. I mean, they have it, out in California pretty much every time this year too. But it's bad, and the wind just comes dropping down. Michigan was worse than Ohio because it's closer up, but it's bad. But no, we're not supposed to get up into the 80s until next Tuesday.
All right.
And with
And
some thunderstorms.
I did want to tell you that I noticed looks like you're getting a little chiseled in the face there. I think the Hard 75 must be coming along, huh?
It's coming along. In fact, I told my wife this today. I need to work out before the end of the night. I got to go on a walk after this. But told my wife today. So the client I go deliver parts to, stopped in and talked to the buyer there, and went to the cafeteria's lunchtime and grabbed lunch. And I had to call the buyer back up today to figure something out. And she was like, somebody asked me today, "Are you married?" I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Why are they asking that?" She was like, "Well, you've been working out." I was like, "Yeah." It's like, so I told my wife that. She just rolled her eyes and kept doing the dishes.
Uh-oh. Pretty soon it's gonna be like you're gonna be in those same tights that you used to swim in college, huh?
My speedos doing it for the spectators. Oh, it's gonna take a minute to get back down into that. I mean, I gotta figure out how to cut and get lean again. Everywhere I can tell you, everywhere else is getting kind of skinny and structured up, except for my gut. Except for my gut. Like everywhere else is kind of looking okay, but I still got that big old barrel belly that just will not go away.
You got You got 60 days to do it before Funnel Hacking Live, so we can be out at the Fontainebleau rooftop.
Yeah. Yep. I will not be missing a day. It doesn't matter if the workout is just a light walk, which is perfectly fine, especially for my rest from the the lift 4 days a week. And then the weekends I swim and walk. So I got to get my walk in tonight before anything. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Perfect time to start getting ready for Funnel Hacking Live, the AI era. I think the website is just funnelhackinglive.com. And
that's it. We'll get you there.
Yeah, funnelhackinglive.com. That'll get you to the page where you can actually find out if there are any remaining seats left, and choose your seat. It's different format this year. It's actually assigned seats. And then also the announcement being made tomorrow. Just check your email if you're on the list. Other than that, that's it for tonight's episode.
Pitch practice.
Thanks for showing up and tuning in. Great to see everybody. And remember to keep making the world a better place, one funnel at a time. Okay.